Marco Sordi and Stephen Kosmala. Coach, will you give us an opening statement, and then we'll open up for questions.
Congratulate Fort Hays State. I think a lot of people, we always believe we're in the best conference, or one of the best conferences in the nation. And I don't think that there's a lot of credit given for teams like Fort Hays State who are not in a major locale. And if you even look at the stat sheet, there's no time that you can think where you'd say that there's no way Barry or Fort Hays State shouldn't have won that game, because it's about as equal as I've ever seen in a match. And credit to Coach Parker that he has a team that plays with great skill. And for our team, I'm sitting next to two incredibly great leaders that have helped revive a program that has history, but like anything, you have to sometimes remind yourself of what it takes to be special. And in their own right, they have been special because they've been very concerned with how the team needs to be, not just how they need to be. And I'm extremely proud to even be sitting here in the company of the two guys surrounding me.
Questions?
For Marco, not only the saves and the PKs, but there were a couple, as I recall, near the end of regulation. You were huge. Can you take us through all of those? How you felt and what the strategy was?
There is no strategy, to be honest. Just try to not get scored. But besides that comes after. I think it's like a team effort, every single one. So I'm proud of every single one of my teammates because I think everybody did a phenomenal job. When we had to defend, everybody was defending. Of course, we were gonna suffer. It's a semi-final, national semi-final. So when we had to attack, everybody was together. We stick until the end, and everybody was focused until the last moment. So I think that's the secret of how we go here.
For Coach, as far as preparing for Fort Hays, you've got only 2 games really of game you can scout on because of Agudelo going down in the Super Region. How was the short prep time in terms of looking at their new attack, and how did you counteract that?
Well, to be fair, when you don't see a team at all, you don't get jaded by certain things. So it was healthy. It was probably healthy for us to not know as much as what we needed to know. Having the communication with other coaches across the country, relationships. We prepared and built for maybe who they were. So I think in that regard, and you probably saw it. I mean, both teams did their homework. I don't think there was any situation where a team was exposed to a point that it was just really obvious you're in trouble. And I think that goes back to the credit and the compliment for Fort Hays is that preparation, I don't know that it necessarily ruined anything. I don't think it necessarily put any surprise in us. It's probably beneficial for us that he wasn't there. But then again, like I said, when it's such a short turnaround, you just get so used to staying in the moment, staying focused. I think that was probably our best advantage in terms of our preparation.
For Stephen, so you converted the first penalty kick, correct?
Yep.
And then you've got to stand there for what seems like an hour and a half and watch the rest of the drama play out. What are you thinking?
To be honest, I kind of like get them to forget the occasion as much as possible. I kind of just say we've done it in training multiple times, so just to try and get that pressure off your chest as much as possible, and then that's the best way. As soon as you start overthinking or changing your mind, then that's when things potentially can go wrong. So I always try and just have a word in their ear, just no pressure, choose a side, hit it there, and then see what happens really. So.
And then for Coach, what do you do during PKs?
Crap your pants. No. Everybody's different. For me, I don't know what it is, but there's a steadiness. I've actually been at peace. I mean, I feel my heart rate going up. And Phil Jackson always talked about things like not making a decision if his heart rate was 100 beats or more. So I always have tried to be in that situation. To be honest, maybe it's like when you're a player and you're maybe not a great player, but you become a great coach. You see that a lot in sport. I was a horrendous penalty kick taker. And so I'm at peace because I guess maybe I'm not taking the kick. And so I just enjoy it. And I pray, and I enjoy it. And I pray some more. And that's what I did today.
And then for the three of you, does it be a festival year? Does Does that enhance the motion?
To be honest, this is the first time I've been here, so I wouldn't be able to compare it to anything else. But certainly, I feel that there's an atmosphere certainly that every team, in every sport can accomplish something. So yeah, there's a nice atmosphere that there's something good potentially around the corner for everyone.
I think it's been great personally. Everything is so well organized. Like I wasn't expecting that. I mean, I was expecting there was everything good, but no, not that organized. It's been really perfect, and it's an atmosphere like all the team or all the athletes like hang out together. They're like top golf. It was really nice. So it's been great both in the field and outside. So I'm happy about it.
Yeah, being a part of the first festival, I actually was the national chair in '06 when they had the first one at West Florida, and I mean, it's really upgraded. There's no question. I mean, the patterns are still there, but I think these guys have said it well, where there's a preparation and there's a schedule, and you know, the Top Golf was top class. I mean, you could just see people really enjoying themselves, and the ceremonies and recognizing student athletes for things that they've done, and the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I mean, a lot about what Division II and NCAA is all about. It was fabulous. It was just very good to be able to see that your legwork that you do during the year when maybe nobody cares. We went environmental charter school yesterday, and it was incredibly great just to watch kids warm up to these guys that they had no clue were coming. They're wearing camouflage shirts that say "Make a Difference," and it was really special to see that. Hey, there's something special about this opportunity just to sit at lunch. You don't know the impact you're making, and we don't know what those kids are going to do from here, but it may be a drop of water in their garden.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Good luck on
Thank you very
Saturday.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.